And we're back. Back again after a long period of time. By a long period of time, I mean a couple days. I don't even know. It's just my work schedule is so shit. And so I show up when I can and disappear when I have to. Let's continue the story. I said I was going to upload me doing the trials fight between previous Primal. I literally cannot find the file anywhere. I feel like an absolute dumbass, so I'm kind of annoyed with that. But you know what? We'll live with it. I mean, this isn't even a perfect playthrough series anyway. It's just more like seeing, hey, watch a new playthrough of the game kind of thing. You did well, Sigma Were it not for, but I think I'm gonna only do about an hour of this, and then I'm gonna go work out or so. My plan right now. You did well, Sigma Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Really, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Where is he? No, let's not squander the Confederacy's gift. Eunoxia, my countrymen. Wait, there's a tunnel to the south as we need but follow it to reach our destination with. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. I kind of want to try these other ones. I haven't done yet. Do this one quickly. Let's do this first. Then we'll go off and maybe do a little bit of like a dungeon or something like that. I'm kind of feeling like playing RuneScape, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna be stuck doing mostly Slayer grind anyways, so I still have quite a ways to go. We'll see. What are these fuckers doing? It's Raphael!
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel.
This woman needs help.
To
What? Who
torment
hurt her?
Body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
You know, sometimes I think voice actors do too good of a
There's naught
job.
to be gained in belaboring the
No.
point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
What, you got Ryan? Holy shit! This guy's is brutal.
No. No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doman.
She's psychotic. Jesus Christ. They don't matter. That's why it doesn't matter.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make an alliance.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business
This
back
guy's
in
like,
Eorzea.
when am I done with you, by the way?
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump!
Sure.
If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you...
Oh, I had to sneeze. Big one. What's so special about that sword, too? Adoma. This is the most low-res map of all time. Holy shit. It's unreadable.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of
Excuse me.
Yansha. Before us stood yet
The
another
hell?
wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
my god, that a tiger? Jesus Christ. This place is savage. Yes, this is far enough. Before we proceed further, I should speak of Yangsha and what became of her. What lies beyond the Great Wall at the heart of Doma. You should be glad to hear it, but is it wise for us to have this conversation here on the road out in the open? Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Dinos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quiet these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages, search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that their memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yangsha. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west, but I doubt the Imperials are present. Let us proceed with caution. I think the aggro range of these creatures is, I don't know, it was like pretty crap at the beginning, but now it's like, it's kind of meh. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Sigma male, venture closer if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about. There will be soldiers lurking about, that's my guess.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
Watch them all be spies.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Get away from me! Get away from us!
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gorsetsu, can't we preserve your right? He lives.
Yeah, exactly.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me, a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
Wrathful. What the hell is that type of pronunciation?
What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me now.
Wrathful? What the wrathful? What the hell? Is that why everything sounds so fucking weird in this game? A fucking furry in the background. I saw it. Disgusting, by the way, Square Enix. I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me, Dustin? Know you not who I am? I am Isi of Namai, a farmer, like my father before me and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kyan's retainer, Lord Kyan's and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive who wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Ha 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 ha. Is that what this is all about? I'm hardly the person to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Nomai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for our king and country? They fought and they died, every last one, and then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burn our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you. Yours. Whatever it is your plan, leave us out of it. Oh my god. Passionate in first place. Please may be, surely you must know that I cannot believe you are. But for now I shall respect his wishes. We must continue onward towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce. Right headquarters of the Dome and Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north above Namai by the way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. This is not ending well. So this way must dive into the water. Really? You have no fear, is short as you need to hold your breath for long. How invigorating. Congrats, my friends, you come to the House of the Fear. On his grind? Are you not? We were told of your coming. However, of a Rosa, we are of the Dome and Liberation Front, our honor to receive. Be so good as to follow me. They have no Aetherite? Oh my god.
This is the House of the Fierce. But there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Damn. Y'all are gonna die.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
There she is.
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
She doesn't want to talk about it. Something bad happened.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Here, here. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Where is he?
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
Oh, boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma,
Because he's like a monk
he had
now.
this to say.
What the hell was that sound?
If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, it would be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
True.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
As you can see, they had to cross disable the Aether. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that the Xenos would be willing to risk unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but I have my brother's help. My brother's help? This fucking place where I have to run everywhere. Subaru! He's here! From ReZero, holy shit! You should hear this, Emil. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that this was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12s never ever even took the field. The Xenos stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back. At one moment we were pressing our advantage home, and next we were surrounded at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst their blades for a time, then draw close as if to embrace. One after another he made us watch. You understand, he made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I did not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed and for slaughtering families. For breaking brave men's spirit. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it, a hunt without end. And then when all our best lay dead and broken, he left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, he held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded far eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. Interesting. He's a fucking weeb. He likes katanas. What a loser. So it's all like a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords. We all feel the same, my lady, but you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong. The strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat the villain of old age. What say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I can see it may be somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all those who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to a little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand, but Xenos soon put paid to that, with the aid of Yotsuyu and the secret she sold. So I do hope you have taken this opportunity to recover and rest. He did. It was well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. For more so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few and our enemies legion. We are weak, then they are strong. Yet with your help, I believe there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not yet shaken your commitment to our cause. You know what? Fuck it. I'm based enough to say this. Of course. It may take time, rest assured you will receive due compensation. Oh my god. It's so psychotic to say. You're like that, or with you. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you better pay me. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though now I think of it. I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hein commanded my full attention. Mayhap would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Sugamel. Let us go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your position does not precede you. Moreover, like Kosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join if that's alright. Shut up, Lise. You're fucking everywhere. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Namaya is not far away, so we begin there. It's gonna get super old super quick. I was gonna do the what's it called, the dungeon, but I'm kind of having a good time doing this. I'll keep doing this. So I'm glad to see that you two put your thought into your garments about the covert nature of our activities. What? I should think the reason my results individuals that while wearing the garbage show would be beyond reckless. We shall oppose this trial emergency signal as our leader, and we as his assistant. Are there any objections? Nope. I'm not really the merchant type. If you think it's the best way to go, I'll trust you. Without further, let it begin. We're the one who came with the general. No, I see, my mistake. It warms my heart to see Charlotte merchants in Nemai again. Though the Imperials have never sealed our borders, it looks like you have taken going next year ever since the rebellion. Fortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, but true, but it has only gotten worse. Damn, not looking good. Foreign peddlers in Nemai, whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that I know no village in Yaxia that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzin had they not all died in battle or the Pudges. There is the Doman Enclave, of course, that lies beyond the Daryu Moon Gate. It needs to say the Imperials are disinclined to let anyone but their own pass. Trial merchant with meat, perchance? Bah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin? Surely you have been long in Yaxia, else you would. For generations we served the Lord's Stone, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. The furries. You a merchant? Forgive my skepticism, but you strike me as less of a man of commerce, more of a common sellsword. Give your best smile. I stand corrected. Such a warm, cordial nature you possess, I pray forgive me my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of all its insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send us soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Oh, I didn't read the rest of it. Well, looks like it's pretty bad. By pretty bad, I mean horrific. What the hell? This person has like a huge ass nose? Well, they just have the horns. Okay, I see. They're an Aura. What have you learned? It's not good. Least I kind of watched this, they have been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration, disillusionment, but not so much that they would have come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial World in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I feel I cannot convince Lord Hyan to return, and without him... Let us not yet lose hope. The situation in Amai is bleak. Perhaps is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Samuel, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot have all have given into despair. It's not looking good, and my guess is going to be they've all given up. That one's got an attack range. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. Oh yeah, I'll look for flowers. I need some. Oh, look for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. Have you seen any? Have you? Rip. Obtain yellow flowers. Doesn't look too pleasant, to be honest with you. It's kind of like a bit of a shithole. Only uncle with the mother would never want anything else. Oh, you found some. Thank you so much, sir. That's twice you saved me now. Well, if you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure mother and father would want the man who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff off to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. You're not showing me you're fucking phasing off. Oh my god. Gotta teleport back. Ugh. This shit is not OSHA approved. The Gensui chain. Oh, there's not even a headstone. That's fucking great. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them about one about your homeland. Azumi, are you there? Azumi. What in the? You should not be here. You're my sister. Oof. Don't be so rude. He's from the monster brother. He even helped me pick flowers from mother and father. Go back to the village. Now! You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Damn, I failed the quest. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But the change is nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to pray to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but sooner just for you to stay here. Please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. She told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and my father believed in their villain. They left to fight for Lord Kyan. They came home in a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded the family of the insurance present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands and sticks. With anything, they kicked us while we lay on the ground begging for mercy. They made us denounce our mother and father, called them fools, called them traitors. They just say they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned closer and whispered in my ear that what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're not far. All it takes is the wrong word and the wrong gear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. This is what we've got. So this is all we've got. So please don't take it from us. Sheesh. Not looking good. Come at a good time soon. Please complete our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. Boy, is he. Told you all this? Such disgrace this people crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and afraid that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hein have foreseen this, that our people's spirits would be broken so that at first I scouted of his pronouncement, I feel all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Despite everything we've seen and learned, I refuse to renounce the cause. We should return to the house of the furious and consult with our contraps. Together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, let's find a place to hide. Oh shit. They're coming! Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. There better be audio in this one so I don't have to read anything. Oh.
Imperials.
Nice.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now!
Shit.
Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes.
Sheesh.
You first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I
Sheesh.
love you.
People said this shit was worse than Heaven's Word. Psychotic. It does not look good, gamers. I'm going to be
We
quite
thank
honest
you for
with
your
you.
cooperation.
It does not look
Rest
very
assured
good.
that this will all be over very
Looks a
soon.
little bleak.
Once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
No, you dumbass.
And we shall, but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men.
Like,
Will you help me?
this is what happened, right? Like, we fought.
Pray
We
return
tried
to
to
our
help the
headquarters and
that
tell the
village
others
that
what
was
you
struggling
saw
with the
here.
Confederacy.
Should we have need of
And then
reinforcements,
what ended
I
up
would know
happening
that they are ready.
is that now they're fucking over these other random villagers.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight.
Soon enough, Lise, soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, Anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these Sigma. We must hurry. Gotta make sure I get that shit done. In the circumstances, we must make every effort to remain from needless violence. Here, it is a shinobi skill for when more discreet approaches are required. Is it with these nerves? They are coated with a chemical radiation that induces a deep sleep. These are soldiers. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage in drug, but for just sake, we dare not risk it. These are blowguns that incapacitate them. Regardless if you're familiar with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior. I'm sure will come naturally to you. Less practice in murder. The hell is that shit? I should finish up Death Stranding. I never finished up that fucking game. Such a good game. There, the soldiers on the hill. Take aim and fire. The dart finds its mark. He should fall within moments. Servers turn to the Imperial soldiers. You may notice that you may move the camera as well. Zoom in and out target such as plug on. Target. Oof. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. That shit's far, man. The guy's gonna fall into the water and die instantly. Okay, thank God. Cool. Excellent work, Signal. They appear to be none the wiser. Soldiers are being held in the castrum to the south, Manilus. Once this was the base of occupation until 10 or so years ago, then they reloaded the dome again, so now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spied 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to be impeccable, I would ask that you incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Easy clap. Power Sigma Mel, you have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clearly as people closer and see you in the village. Sir, the on from the other villages assembled for inspection. Very good, I will address them personally. In short, you will be all transferred to a facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you've been informed, will be rudimentary in your nature. More specifically, you'll be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as magic tech devices. Magic tech, but we're far, so we don't know the first thing about magic tech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in the rebellion, therefore you will bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you learn how, and if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves in the mercy of the Confederacy, the radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed in the castle. Not ever immersion. This woman and woman will die in servitude. Once they are taken to their facility, it will be too late. If we are to, must do somehow agree. Let's be about it. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the village are to wit. Must in the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with these soldiers near the entrance stand. Watch for others approaching from the north. You hear my signal. For mercy, you spy no imperial souls bound to the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the sun. You get reason waiting. what I said earlier about how there's like really good, that was relatively limited aggro range. Never mind, it's fucking garbage. Speak softly, lest for the others out hear us. What of the outside? As Gui may proceed as planned. These ones shall not wake soon, however others are too close to their villagers, and incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier, convince them that charging into the guards in order, you have your pick of uniforms that they shall not protest. Uniform appears to be more or less your size. Characters, you relive the sleeping soldier of their uniform. You've chosen the one to your liking then? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon the spare uniforms in case the items to your position are not to your liking. Kabuto and Teko should match the Uwagi, Hamaka, and Choka in your possession. That you have full set. I'm sure that once you change it will seem as though you spoke. Immediately the soldiers guarding the village is a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to probably waiting to deal with them. Page of the guard is about bloody time. Just looking at these on, it's gonna be depressed. Reminds me of when I was in the Urshis pissing myself in fear. I already know that I'm playing Mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. This music's kind of based. Holy shit. The ones shall sleep someone along with the others, and to guide the villagers to their freedom. cutscene where they're gonna be like, let us just go, dude. We do not want your help.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Exactly. Oh, I'm too smart
Are you
for this
mad?
game.
There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost, our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Plus, when I was lost thought, mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are full surgeon to rise once more. Yet I have to believe that in their heart they still. I was on the time. I must finish what we started. I have in my position powerful medicine that befuddles the mind memories, smears the soldiers that they wake. Medicine will all the events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their post and be left to recess. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. And to the last two I put to sleep, I shall see to the others. What the hell is in this chat going on? This novice network. It's not looking good, you Gary. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea. To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. The that I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Cayenne and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all. Brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Just be silent, the strong silent type. The shithead option.
Forgive me. We shinobi are taught to discharge our duties without hesitation or doubt. Come what may, I shall not falter. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
It's gonna get old real quick not being able to just teleport there directly. What?
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in...
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Yeah, good luck.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
It's not gonna work, woman. We still have
Were this
a
but
whole
matter of
expansion to
personal
play.
revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
Oof. You gotta bring out that language and hurt her, man. That shit's mean.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
Yugiri's getting hot and bothered. Really not the appropriate music to be playing in this moment. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the utility of her course. Those at least are my thoughts on the matter. Yours may be different should you wish to give it chase. I will not bar your path. We each have but one life. It is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this. I'll be back in a second. Unplugged as I got up. Cringe. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'm getting pretty fucking tired. Oh, I don't want to sleep. Well, I'll probably come back tomorrow and resume the stream. Until then,